1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. China has expressed readiness to work with Pakistan to jointly promote cooperation among regional countries. Foreign Minister says Pakistan will continue to advance international efforts to protect individuals against xenophobia, intolerance, discrimination, and violence based on religion and belief. 586 new coronavirus cases have surfaced, while 10 new confirmed deaths reported in the country during the last 24 hours. In India, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has criticized the Modi's government over state of economy, unemployment, and controversial Rafale deal. And now the news in detail. Chinese President Xi Jinping says Pakistan and China are working to maintain the momentum of peace and development in the region. In a letter to President Dr. Arif Alvi, he expressed readiness to work with Pakistan to jointly promote cooperation among regional countries. He said political parties of China and Pakistan have carried out friendly consultations on a regular basis, which have consolidated political consensus between the two countries to vigorously promote steady and long-term development of the CPEC. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan will continue to advance international efforts to protect individuals from xenophobia, intolerance, discrimination, and violence based on religion or belief. In a message on the International Day commemorating the victims of acts of violence based on religion or belief today, he said present government has taken a number of steps domestically to promote freedom on the basis of religion or belief and protect minorities. He said we opened the Kartarpur corridor and constructed the world's largest Gurdwara, allowing easy access to our Sikh brethren from the neighborhood and across the world. He said the BJP RSS regime in India, inspired by the extremist Hindutva ideology, has embarked upon a sinister design to cleanse India of the vestiges of its Islamic heritage and make Muslims second-class citizens and even non-citizens. He urged world community to call on India to immediately lift its inhuman military siege in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan has urged the world community to prosecute Indian civil and military personnel for the worst form of state terrorism perpetrated against the oppressed people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a statement, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Munir Akram, said over 100,000 Kashmiris have lost their lives, 22,000 women widowed and molested, and hundreds of thousands of children martyred by India. International Day commemorating the victims of acts of violence based on religion or belief is being observed across the world today. A report released by the research section of Kashmir Media Service in connection with the day has pointed out that atrocities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and India continue to surface. Pakistan Tourism Development Corporation will soon launch a 10-year roadmap to invigorate tourism industry. A senior official of PTDC told APP that Prime Minister Imran Khan has okayed National Tourism Strategy 2020-2030 in a recent meeting to harness the sector's potential under a multi-pronged strategy. The number of patients recovered from COVID-19 in Pakistan has reached 275,317, making it a significant count. According to the latest statistics, there are now only 10,626 active cases in the country. During the last 24 hours, 586 new cases surfaced with 10 deaths reported, while 25,537 coronavirus tests were carried out during this period. In India, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has criticized the Modi-led BJP government over state of economy, unemployment, and controversial Rafale deal. In a tweet citing a news report about audit of Rafale offset deal, he said money was stolen from the Indian exchequer in Rafale deal. Earlier, Rahul Gandhi accused Indian government of spending public money on image correction. In Afghanistan, 9 pro-government local militiamen have been killed during clashes in Takhar province. On the second day of the third test against Pakistan at Southampton, England will resume their first innings at overnight score of 332 for 4 today. England lead the series by 1-0. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.